G'day Tiger fans, Tiger people, Port Adelaide preview. We're here. It's another massive week of footy. I'm nervous. I'm real nervous. I'm actually doing a bit of a bodgy setup tonight. I'm using my phone as the mic, so we'll see how the audio sounds. Apologies if it's a bit dodgy, but it's not really about that. It's about the game ahead, and it's going to be a massive clash. We've had a good run against Port in Adelaide in recent years. Obviously, the prelim, the big one, 2019, we had that year. We had about 5 or 6 of our stars not playing, and Tom Lynch kicked 5 or 6, and we won the game there. So we've had a good run there, which gives me a bit of confidence. But Port have been playing some really good footy. They're probably unlucky to not be in a better position than they are at the moment. But we'll take it as it comes. And I guess that they can't play finals now, I think, mathematically. So they don't really have a lot to play for, which I'm hoping comes into play on the weekend. We have so much to play for if we want to play finals this year, and we kind of have to win every game. This is a massive hurdle to get over, but if we can win this one, especially after the game we had on the weekend against Brisbane, I think we're in for a real treat going forward towards finals, especially if we can get Dusty back, and if Grimes comes back at some stage. I don't know what that looks like yet. Exciting, but we'll talk about this game, not worry too much about the future. We're going to say Porter, like I said, they're a good outfit. They were stiff early in the year to go 0-5 and have that really poor start. And I think they've probably lost their last 4 games, but they've been within a couple of kicks each time, so that they're not far off taking a scalp. And we've got to really hope that we're not that scalp. We're lucky. I did see the teams come out last night. I think they've dropped Georgiades. Todd Marshall is out with health and safety protocols, which is really surprising that they dropped Georgiades, because you'd think with one of their key forwards going down, you would have another one in. But anyway, I don't know why they've done that, but it probably suits us a little bit. It gives us one less key target down forward to worry about. Charlie Dixon's obviously the big one, but Noah Bolter's done a pretty good job on him in recent times, and you'd imagine now with Grimes out that he'll play backline the whole game. We really don't need him up forward, I don't think, anymore. So you'd imagine he'd stay down there. If not, we've got Robbie Tarrant, who's been doing a fantastic job week in, week out this season. So he's another option for Dixon. So they're probably the matchups down there. Their ruck stocks are quite low. I'm pretty sure their ruckman this weekend he's played 1 game. So you'd hope that Nank could sort of have a bit of a field day there. Don't know, but we'll see. I don't really know much about this guy coming in for him. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes, but hopefully Nank can, sort of run rings around him. Finn Mason will give him a chop out, no doubt, and he's been all right this year. And I think for us, don't know if we send Bolter up there. Ben Miller has another crack in the ruck. Pickett, we've seen him do it before. It'll be interesting. I think it'll just depend on how the game's going and where the momentum lies. Hopefully that'll come into play. And our forwards, you got Lynch coming off a bag. Rewald's been playing some super good footy. Noah Cumberland, so exciting. Love to see what he's bringing. So I'm confident. I love the team that we've gone with. I love who we're bringing in. Obviously, Gibcus comes back into the side, which is massive. We've managed Shane Edwards after his 300th last week, and Grimes obviously out with the injury. So disappointing to see Grimes come out. Really excited to see Gibcus come back. I was really disappointed when he got dropped. I thought, I don't know, I couldn't fault any of his games. I mean, the one game he probably played pretty poor was when we tested him up forward alongside Bolter, and he's not a forward. So I'm not sure what we expected, but he's back this week. Hopefully he can prove himself, and especially if we do play finals in a couple of weeks, keep his spot in play in finals football in his first season of footy. How good would that be? So, excuse me. Massive game. Ken Hinkley, his job's sort of, there's been talks about it. I think he may have re-signed. I can't remember, but a bit of pressure on him, pressure on some of the players, obviously, like we mentioned, and it's going to be a real fight. It's always a battle over there. The Port Adelaide fans are very, very rowdy. So if you're from Adelaide or you're heading across there, make sure you get up and about. We can use all the support. We do kind of feed off a bit of the negativity as well, though. I've noticed that when watching games when we're over in Adelaide. I've noticed that before, but you'd obviously prefer the support 10 times out of 10. So let's see if we can get a bit of that down there. Like I said, in terms of the team that we've picked, I'm confident with who we've got out there. I think everyone's gelling quite nicely. I know in the reviewer said, on the Brisbane game I just did a couple of days ago, I didn't give any props to Shea Bolton, and I have to do that now. He was absolutely outstanding on the weekend. There's no surprise he got 9 coaches' votes, and he is just having an absolute year, isn't he? I think he's had 69 shots on goal for a small forward who also plays a lot of midfield time. He's just if he could kick a little bit straighter, I think we would honestly be he would be nearly the best player in the game, which I know Kane Corns was saying during the week. I don't think he is the best player in the game. He's arguably the most watchable for sure, and he's not far off being the best player though. And it's so good having someone like him step up to the next level, especially when we've had Dustin Martin out for most of this year. It's been good to have someone like Shea Bolton take that next step in his game, and I think next year and years to come, he's just going to grow and grow and grow and grow, and that's so exciting. And hopefully he can have a bit of a feel down the weekend, turn it up, getting that right form right before finals. And it's about having the right form and as a whole team as well, finding that right form leading into finals. I'm hoping we can find a way to do that. We've done it in the past. We know what it takes. Obviously this year a little bit different that we're not guaranteed finals just yet. We're in our premiership years and even the preliminary final year, we'll obviously guarantee that a lot earlier than with 3 weeks to go. So nerve-wracking times. We're relying on a lot of results to go our way. I'll be watching the Bulldogs and St Kilda games this week pretty closely, seeing how they pan out. A couple losses there will suit us massively, but we need to win. Regardless, we need to win this game. It's going to be tough. Port, like I said, haven't been a bad team at all, and they gave us a good run on the G. It was a pretty average game back in round 13, but they gave us a good run then. So hopefully we can stick it to them a little bit, play with that real ferocity, that pressure, which we brought in the second half. If we can play footy like we did in the second half against Brisbane, second half against Geelong all those weeks ago, we're going to be hard to stop. But it's just doing that consistently over 4 quarters, which I know was the story for a lot of teams, and it seems simple. And when you say it out loud, just play good footy for 4 quarters. It's a given, really. But we've got to see if we can actually come out and do that now, and that'll be the next challenge. So really, really looking forward to this week. I'm nervous. It's tough footy to watch because you just know how much is at stake, how much is on the line, but that's what you watch the footy for. That's what we love about it. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that's pretty much it for the preview. I can't wait to talk to you guys for the Port Adelaide review, and hopefully we're talking about a big, big win. So much momentum is on the line here as well. And hopefully the fact that we have a lot more to play for, the Port will come into play, and we'll wait and see. It's Saturday night, tomorrow night, depending when this video gets up. Well, actually today's Friday, so tomorrow night. And we're looking forward to the game. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the review. Enjoy the game tomorrow night, and go Tigers.